Hello, I'm 26F, am genuinely not sure what to do. English isn't my first language, so please ignore mistakes. This story involves two of my close friends, Lisa, 26F, and Chloe, 27F. Due to a sudden family emergency, Lisa recently decided to move abroad. She managed to sort out most of her affairs except her beloved poodle. She is pretty old, around 11, and has a couple of medical issues including diabetes, which requires her to have a lot of care. Because of this, Lisa decided that it would be too much to move her and asked me if I could take care of her. I'm an animal lover, so agreed happily. Lisa moved a month ago and the dog has lived with me since with no issues. I've adapted to her routine and I think she is comfortable and happy. The most important part of this story though is her name. Julie, or Juju. Yesterday, I went out for lunch with Chloe and she brought up Julie pretty quickly. We chatted for a while about her when pretty suddenly Chloe interrupted me to ask me, "So, have you thought about what her new name will be?" I was surprised and said I didn't plan on changing it. I like the name, and most of all, due to her stubbornness and age, I highly doubted she would be able to adapt to a new name. Chloe was quiet then for the rest of lunch. As we were leaving, I asked what was wrong and she gave me an odd look before saying, "It's just that Julie was the name I was planning on giving my first baby." This completely surprised me. We have spoken about baby names before and she was always very adamant about the names she picked, very specific and uncommon ones, think names like Malachi and Allegra. I told her that she had never told me and she looked very hurt and said, "I told you months ago after watching a movie with a character named Julie, I changed my mind." I genuinely have no memory of this. I tried talking to her but she wouldn't listen and insisted that I was pretending not to remember. As we talked, I felt exasperated and finally even admitted that Julie didn't have very much time left and would most likely pass within 2-3 years. Chloe is not in any relationship and has always told me she wants marriage before kids, so I find it very difficult to imagine she could get married and have a baby that fast. I said that to her, and maybe that was out of line because she angrily responded with, "Well, I don't want my baby having the same name as a dead dog." To me, this was so shocking to hear and so rude. Throughout our entire relationship, Chloe has been nothing but a sweetheart who is very loving and caring. I told her I needed to think about all of this and she just stared at me and coldly said, "If you need to think about it, maybe we shouldn't be friends." This is so incredibly out of character and I just don't understand why she reacted this way. So Reddit, this has led me to wonder, am I the asshole for refusing to change the name of my friend's dog? Should I have tried to be more understanding?